boys and girls, good morning. Welcome to this week's episode of our Cradle School Virtual School. I am Miss Candace, the North Pod Coordinator. So this week we have a holiday. I'm so excited to celebrate Easter. How does your family celebrate Easter? Are you going to have an Easter egg hunt or do you get an Easter basket? I can't wait to read all of our stories and see our activities about these fun things that we do to celebrate. But first, it is springtime, and would you help me count some flowers? They're so pretty. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can you count backwards with me? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And look at all of our flowers. Some ways they're the same and some ways they're different. They all have green grass and green leaves and yellow petals, but do you see a way that they're different? Right, the center pods are different on the flowers. Let's see if you can tell what they are. You ready? Black, orange, yellow, green, blue. Nice job. We're halfway there. Purple, pink, red, brown, white. Which one's your favorite? I think I like the pink one. I think it's very pretty. All right. Let's work on our shapes next. Let's start with a rhombus. It has 4 sides. It's also called a diamond. A rectangle has 2 long sides and 2 short sides. This brown pentagon has 5 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A trapezoid, if you look, some of the roofs of your houses may look like trapezoids. They have 2 sides that go in and then 2 sides that are parallel. Can you say parallel? All right, our triangle has 3 sides. 1, 2, 3. What is this orange shape? Right, it's an oval. We have a red circle, a black hexagon. How many sides does that hexagon have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A hexagon has 6 sides. And we have a blue square. It also has 4 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. The thing that makes the square unique is that all the sides have to be exactly the same for it to be a square. All right, nice job. I want you to keep working on your shapes and your colors. Now that spring is blooming, I want you to look in nature and see if you can find different shapes and colors this week. You guys ready to shake your sillies out? Shake our sillies out. Shake, shake, shake our sillies out. Shake, shake, shake our sillies out. Wiggle our woggles away. Gonna clap, clap, clap our crazies out. Clap our crazies out. Clap our crazies out. Our woggles away. Jump, 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 jump our jiggles out. Jump our jiggles out. Wiggle our waggles away. Can you jog? Jog our jitters out. Waggles away. Stretch. 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 Yawn. 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 Wiggle or waggles away. We're gonna shake, shake, shake our sillies out. Shake our sillies out. Shake, shake, shake our sillies out. Shake, shake, shake our sillies out. Wiggle or waggles away. Clap, 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 clap for crazies out. Clap, clap, clap for crazies out. Waggles away. Jump, 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 jump or jiggles out. Jump, jump, jump or jiggles out. Waggles away. Jog, 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 jog or jitters out. Wiggle or waggles away. Stretch, 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 stretch the stretchies out. Waggles away. Yawn, yawn, big yawn, yawn, yawn or yawnies out. Way. Good job. That's a fun, silly song. Do the wheels on the bus with me? On the bus. Ready?
All right.
The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town.
The people on the bus go
Up and down, up and down, up and down. The people on the bus go up and down, all through the town.
The horn on the bus goes
Beep, 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 beep. The horn on the bus goes beep, 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 all through the town.
The wipers on the bus
Go swish, 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 swish. The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 all through the town.
The signals on the bus go blink.
Blink, 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 blink. The signal on the bus goes blink, 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 all through the town.
The motor on the bus goes
Zoom, 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 zoom. The motor on the bus goes zoom, 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 all through the town.
The babies on the bus go
Wah, 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 wah. The babies on the bus go wah, 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 all through the town.
The parents on the bus go
The parents on the bus go all through the town.
The mommy on the bus says
I love you, I love you, I love you. The mommy on the bus says I love you too, all through the town.
all through the town. All through the town.
Good job. All right. Are you ready to read some Easter books? I think the first book we'll read is The Itsy Bitsy Bunny by Jeffrey Burton and illustrated by Sonja Rusick. The Itsy Bitsy Bunny was hopping up the trail. Down fell the basket past his tiny tail. Oh no! Out came his friends to help him on his way. They took the Easter baskets and scurried all around, hiding Easter eggs throughout the little town. With jelly beans and chocolate candy too, the Itsy Bitsy Bunny's big Easter wish came true. Isn't that great? All right, how about Pout Pout Fish, Easter Surprise? Written by Wes Adams and illustrated by Isidore Monet. Mr. Fish was bubbling with excitement. The Easter egg hunt was today. But Mr. Fish was also worried. Every year, no matter how hard he hunted, he never came home with any eggs. He found Mr. 8 and Miss Squid weaving baskets for everyone in the neighborhood. That looks like fun, said Mr. Fish. Is there anything I can do to help? Thanks for offering, said the octopus, finishing up several different baskets at once, but we've got it all covered. "It's tricky business, Mr. Fish," said Mrs. Squid as her tentacles twisted and tied. "Why don't you spread the word that we are ready to begin?" asked Mr. 8. Mr. Fish happily darted here and there, relaying the message to his friends. Swimming to the school, he found Miss Hewitt watching over the little ones at recess. She sounded the bell and the students lined up. "Are you as excited as I am, Mr. Fish?" a little fry asked. "I am very excited," said Mr. Fish. He didn't reveal that he was also very worried. As everyone gathered, Mr. Fish resolved that he wouldn't come home with an empty basket this year. Soon the hunt was underway. Mr. Fish found himself next to Miss Shimmer. "How's it going?" he asked his friend. "No luck yet," said Miss Shimmer. Mr. Fish spotted a beautiful egg nestled in a grove of seagrass. Its decorations were dazzling. "That one is perfect for you, Miss Shimmer," exclaimed Mr. Fish. "Why, thank you, Mr. Fish," said Miss Shimmer. "May I give you a smooch?" "Yes." As the hunt continued, Mr. Fish swam this way and that. Near a shipwreck, he spotted an egg that seemed just right for his friend Starfish. Look, it has stars on it. Underneath a coral reef, he uncovered a pearly white beauty for Mrs. Clam. With Mr. Lantern, Mr. Fish explored a dark crevice and found an egg with a glow all its own. "This one is for you," Mr. Fish said to his luminescent friend. More and more eggs were discovered, and the treasure hunt was winding down. And then, to his surprise, Mr. Fish discovered an egg of his very own. But then he saw the friendly little fry who hadn't found any eggs yet. "I've been saving this one for you," said Mr. Fish, turning her pout into a smile. "Look how kind he is." "That was very kind of you," Miss Hewitt said, and everyone around agreed. Mr. Fish had a wonderful, warm feeling inside that chased away his worry. "It's really nothing," he said with a smile of his own. But Pout Pout Fish's friends and neighbors didn't think it was nothing. They thought it was something very wonderful indeed. Before Mr. Fish could swim away home with an empty basket once again, they surprised him with a special treat they'd gathered just for him. "You always help us find the perfect egg," said Mr. 8, "and we wanted to make sure you found the perfect treasure for yourself." "I don't know what to say," said Mr. Fish. "There's only one thing to say," said Little Fry. "Happy Easter, Pout Pout Fish." Look, his friends were kind to him the way that he was kind to his friends. They were very thoughtful of each other. All right, the last book, How to Catch the Easter Bunny. Have you ever tried to catch one? This is written by Adam Wallace and Andy Elkerton. "I've been working long and hard with all my peeps and crew. We've made the eggs and now I'm here to bring them all to you. My real name's a secret. My friends call me E.B. My special job means I must hide my true identity. Yes, I'm the Easter Bunny and I'm coming to your house. If you have Easter spirit, then you just might see me roam. The first trap is quite simple, just carrots on a plate. I'm lightning fast. To catch me, you'll need some better bait. A hole that's covered by a rug will never cause a strife. Have you forgotten what I am? Burrowing's my life. Now this is much more like it, a fully lit dance floor. I do a little hip hop, then dash behind the door. The next trap is quite clever, made by brilliant engineers. But it's hard to catch a bunny who has supersonic ears. Look, they had another bunny talking to him, but it was a pretend one. You want to catch me for my eggs and magic basket too, but I've been hiding Easter treats since 1682. This trap nearly gets me, but check out all my hops. Watch me dodge the flying fish and cherry yogurt pops. I switched my size from 2 feet tall to something small and gray. Your Easter spirit is so strong, you see me right away. I leave so many Easter treats, no children will be sad. But when they see that I've escaped, they'll all be hopping mad. The bunny tumbler 2.0 sure takes me for a spin, but I've got lucky rabbit's feet. I know I'll always win. Look at him shooting out the window. He's a tricky guy. With all the treats delivered to children big and small, I've got one special stop to make to my favorite kid of all. See you next year. Is the Easter Bunny gonna come to your house? All right, next we'll talk about our activities. All right, in your packets, we have some really fun spring and Easter activities for you. So we have a cutting activity, a craft, and then we have lots of options of different activities that you can do with Easter eggs. So we'll show you about a few of those. You're gonna have a clear cellophane egg cutout in your packet, and you'll have to peel this piece off, and it will leave a piece of clear sticky contact paper. And you'll snip the tissue and have the kids stick it on there, and then you'll have to trim around it because there'll be pieces that extend, and then you can hang it in the window as a sun catcher. It should be a really pretty art piece that they can keep. Our next activity is a cutting activity. You'll have 2 pieces of paper that are attached together on the end. And so this is the display and this is the grass. And the kids are gonna take the scissors and they're gonna take the green paper and practice cutting down and making grass blades. And then that will expose all the fun animals and flowers and bugs and critters living in the grass. And for our final activities, on the paper there, you should have a dozen eggs, and there's lots of options for activities. So there's Play-Doh and eggs, and you can use them to build together. If the Play-Doh is a little hard, it sticks a little better. So I would leave it out for just a little bit with the lid off before I let them build with it, and then it'll act as glue or mortar a little better for those. And then there's an idea to do a sink or float activity where you can find any things that you have around your house. I've got cotton balls and beans and some little craft beads in these. And then have the kids guess or predict what will happen and if they will sink or float, and drop them in a bowl of water and then observe if it sinks or floats. And that's a good science activity that you can do with the kids using Easter eggs. Now note that there are holes in some of the eggs, and so anything that goes inside of it will probably get wet. So maybe make sure you don't put anything too important in it. And then for one more that we'll show you is there's paper, tissue paper, and you can take it and take a little basket like this and tape the tissue paper all around it and make a maze. You can do a couple of layers. I don't have any tape, so I'm just gonna use the whole thing. You don't have to wrap it around. And then tape it all secure, and you can use a spoon or a ladle, or for little guys, just have them try to reach in and grab out the eggs without tearing the tissue paper. And it'll help them learn about gentle touch, and also it's a good motor activity for them. So there's lots of ideas, and if you look for the older preschool kids, in each block this week, there are also extended activities of things that you could do to take them even one step further to give them a little more challenge. So I would like to challenge you guys to come up with new activities that you can do using your dozen eggs, and post pictures on our Facebook of all the fun creative things that you guys found and ways that you found to play with them. All right, let's sing our goodbye song. You ready? Let me see your twinklers. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, what a wonderful child you are. With big bright eyes and nice round cheeks, talented from head to feet. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, what a wonderful child you are. Thank you for joining us this week, and we hope that your family has a wonderful Easter holiday. Bye, guys.